Alright, everyone, we are back early with RCW. I didn't expect to be back this early with RCW at all, but I was having some, some urge, to bring it back early as we have Bobby Saturn coming out here to start off the show. Now, RCW Asylum come and gone. We had some really, game-changing things happen for the show, including this right here. So, this right here, if I can, actually, no, hang on. I don't have it on this scene here. Let me see if I can get it real quick. But for those of you that don't know, the RCW Breakout Championship was destroyed. So Bobby Saturn is going to be out here. I don't know why, but he's out here anyway. That it has. Bobby Saturn's the one who destroyed the title this whole time. I kind of knew that he wasn't happy about it, but calling it the era of Saturn. Oh, a message sent to Kushida. Alright, folks, but don't go anywhere. We're going to get to your first match momentarily as we go over to the break screen. Alright, folks, we have your first match ahead of us right here. A 6-women tag match. And we all know what the smoke is. We've seen that at RCW Asylum. And we're seeing it yet again. See who it is here. It is the Savages. It's Lily Savage, Luna Outlaw, and the RCW Women's Champion. Right there behind her. And Lazara. Right there. There's a couple of members missing. Haley isn't out here. And the Huntress Kari hasn't seen the light yet. This entire month, we are raising money for a starting point for Domestic Violence Awareness Month. The link, you can get that by entering the command DV in chat. The link, and also there's a Tiltify thing down in the panels. The Savages get ready here as Hikaru Shida comes out here first. Like I said, this is a 6-man, or 6-woman in this case, tag match. So it makes you wonder, who did Shida get to team with it? We got the alert set up and everything, so it's almost like nothing changed. Nothing really did change, to be honest. Which is kind of nice. I've kept everything. Io Shirai comes out here. Io Shirai, one of her tag partners. Stream's looking good on your end? Okay, just making sure that we don't have any issues here. Because I know we've ran into a few in the few times that we've done it on Twitch. And the whole reason why I had left Twitch, there was a couple of reasons. Well, one of the main reasons was because I could barely stream on it without it ridiculously dropping frames constantly. And it looked good on everybody else's end, but I just wasn't confident, you know, because I wanted to make sure that my streams run properly, that my streams run beautifully, and I was testing out some things and figuring out some things. As Heather Wallace is the last tag partner for them in this match. And we've all seen what's in the bag, the snake. So as I was saying, we are raising money for a starting point, an organization dedicated to stopping teen dating violence by raising awareness of, you know, the signs of it, and abusive relationships, as well as helping victims of that start their new lives outside of that once they get out, because a lot of times it's hard for them to start over after being trapped, essentially, in those relationships. As we have Shida and Luna Outlaw starting this one off here. One easy elbow strike there from Shida. Shida getting the upper hand. Shida with a wrist lock takedown there, right to the women's champion. Luna Outlaw winning that title back with the Savages at her side. She wrestles down Shida. Now this is very interesting here. This is the first time we are seeing Luna actually lead. And the Outlaw is actually, you know, not be together for the first time in RCW, as we had Bryan Outlaw do the unthinkable. He had turned on his sister, basically allowing Älisa to attack her after her match versus Kari, in which she came up short for the Dream Championship, and so we're gonna hear from Bryan Outlaw later tonight in regards to that, because I'm pretty sure y'all definitely want an explanation there. Count of 8 here. 9 as a lunar combo gets hit there. As Lazara just taking one jab. Muna sitting down, waiting for Shida to get back in. Spine buster again there. And Shida's getting a run for her money right here. Irish whip. Oh, over the ropes as Lily Savage bent the ropes a little bit as Lazara getting tagged in. Now Lily Savage, no, they're kind of deciding who wants to take out Shida. Who wants to get their first shot at Hikaru Shida? Oh, a spine buster there from Lily Savage. And Shida is in deep trouble here. Now this is the first time we are seeing the Savages in action. We had Bobby Saturn confess to destroying the Breakout Championship, so as far as we know it, Daybreak is gone. Daybreak does not have a title anymore. The only title that exists for Daybreak is the Dream Championship, and that title will be automatically transferred over to the RCW show, and a knee strike right there. One. No, a kick out there from Lily Savage. Now can Shida finally get a tag, and she will, to Io Shirai this time. Finally, somebody else is in this match here for Shida's team. So we'll also be doing things outside of wrestling, like let's see, today's Wednesday, so Friday we got Relentless. We might do some Back for Blood, because that comes out tomorrow, so we might actually have like a surprise stream tomorrow and you know, do some Back for Blood. There's a bunch of things that we got planned here for this charity stream. As well, we got the alert set up, so everything's just like normal. $1,000 is the goal. Like, I definitely want to try and beat the $70 threshold that we had last year when we did it. Irish whip to the corner now. Well, tried for the double team, but Io Shirai got out of it. Uh-oh, looking for savagery right there on Io Shirai. Savagery on Io Shirai. 1, 2, and a kick out there. Oh, but a knee lift right there from Io Shirai. Tried to make the hot tag. She was very, very close to getting it. Oh, got a submission locked in here. Submission locked in here from Io Shirai. Nowhere for Lily Savage to go. She's got to get out of this one. And she does. Also tonight, Rhyme and Reason will be facing the Ultimo Dragons, as they were the ones to beat the Ultimo Dragons in a regular exhibition match there, and they earned the right to face the Ultimo Dragons after Asylum and Public Enemy made their debuts, but unfortunately they could not come out with a victory in their hometown of New York. So, you know, that's unfortunate for them. Also, we're going to see the baller Jordan Williams, who made her appearance with Public Enemy as a hot tag to Hikaru Shida. We're going to see Jordan Williams, the baller, for the first time. Lance Archer also attacked The Rock. After The Rock beat Chris Danger. So, Now, if you want to check out that pay-per-view, it's on my YouTube channel. Oh, what a knee right there to Lily Savage. Another knee. She already took one. And now Heather Wallace is finally getting tagged in. First time she's been tagged into this match. Oh, what a Sister Abigail. She ran right into that one. Irish whip into the corner, looking for a double team maneuver here. Uh-oh. Lily Savage tossing Luna right there on top of Heather Wallace. Oh, and Lily Savage is gone. For the time being. She was drawing that line. Took a little bit too long for that. And a drop kick to the outside. I'll try for a kick. Oh, the clothesline right there from Heather Wallace. Oh, Lily Savage helping her out. Lily Savage, oh, there's Luna Outlaw with a crucifix. And these two working out very well, and it was Lily Savage who made her presence known at RCW Killshot. As Heather Wallace was sent into the steps. Count of 6 here. We got to count out of 20 under RCW rules. And so this is kind of a trial run. See how stuff works on Twitch. See if we don't run into any issues. So far we're not. So knock on wood. There's Heather Wallace. Heather Wallace looking for Dark Matter. There it is. Dark Matter. Dark Matter right there. Dark Matter. 1, 2. To get the win over the Savages and a kick out of 2.5. The referee was a little bit distracted. And just given enough time as Lazar getting tagged in now. Pulling out all the stops here. Oh, what a guilty verdict. A rolling cutter. They're definitely trying to create some space. I'm trying for the double team. Heather Wallace caught it. Lazara, though. Lazara with a couple of knees. And now Lazara. Oh, lifting her up. My God, the power from Lazara. Oh, Irish whip, though. Heather Wallace getting out of dodge real quick as she tags in the Io Shirai. But here comes, oh, Lazara with a spine buster. And some would call that a suicide tag right there. You know, they're looking to finish this. Lifting him up. Oh, there goes the Io Shirai. There she goes. You get the win. 1, 2, and there's Heather Wallace. As Lazara's got to roll out. But there is Luna Outlaw helping out her partner. Making sure that she's prepped and ready as Io Shirai again with it. Drop kick goes down. Oh, but Heather Wallace trying to help her, not connecting with anything. Oh, now Heather Wallace, no. Got out of the way. Uh-oh, Heather Wallace going down with the dawning. On the outside. Bang! There goes Heather Wallace. Here's another look. Heather Wallace is definitely down now. Oh. Io got out of it. Io with a body slam there. Nice. Nice one from Io Shirai. Last chancery. The end of the shadow submission that Luna Outlaw used to use. She's able to get out of it. Io Shirai. Oh, there's Lily Savage. The Mandible Claw! The Mandible Claw! They were gonna go for that tag team maneuver again, but the rope break, a little bit of the foot underneath the rope, I think it was. Trying for the double team. Luna tagging in Lily Savage. Let's see what this is here. Oh my God, the Shatter Machine. And the Spine Buster right to Io Shirai. Wow, what a team. 2! And a kick out there from Io Shirai. You can't pay attention to... That might help Io, but Lily Savage able to recollect. Oh, what a kick to the side of the face there. Now she's got Sheeta. Sheeta's down off of the apron. There goes Sheeta. There goes Heather Wallace. She's taking out everybody. Irish whip. Oh, there goes Sheeta. Sheeta's back on. Io Shirai, though, with a kick. Oh, Io Shirai taking out Lily Savage. They're just unable to finish this one right here. Irish whip into the corner. Io Shirai likes to go for that Spanish fly there. But Lily Savage able to get out of it. Oh, there goes Io. Now here they go. They're looking to finish this. Up and down goes Io Shirai. Now I'm not sure what the name of that move is yet. I don't think they have figured out a name for it yet, but it's just as deadly as they could possibly come. And there's Hikaru Shida. Oh, Lazara though. Lazara taking care of Hikaru Shida with a suplex. Exploder suplex. Don't want to get disqualified here. Lazara got out of it. One fall to a finish. Oh, lunar combo there. They really want to end this. Io Shirai's going to take another one. She's going to go for another ride. Up. And down she goes. Lily Savage able to finish that one off. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Okay, there it is. The referee count of 4. It looked like the referee already got the one. Already got the 2. But nonetheless, the Savages score their first victory here. Wow. What tag team work here. Io Shirai took a lot of punishment there. Heather Wallace took a dawning right there on the outside. And the Savages reign supreme here. The crowd obviously not really liking it too much here. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match. The next one here is Jordan Williams, the Baller, in action for the very first time. Alright, folks. We're on to your next match. Right here. What a team the Savages are, but what a team this is! So we have Public Enemy coming out here with Jordan Williams. Now Jordan Williams making her debut appearance with Public Enemy, along with Public Enemy, who made their appearance at RCW Asylum. Now you can check that out on my YouTube channel. There's a link down in my profile there. I gotta set up a command for it. There is Public Enemy with Jordan Williams. As Jordan Williams will have quite the test here against Tony Storm, a longtime rival of Sky Outlaw. Now Sky definitely has a lot of thinking to do after what transpired at RCW Asylum, where her brother had done the unthinkable. Something that I never thought he'd do. I mean, we'd seen him turn on his brother Jason back in season 4, but you know, that was because he was under the spell of Rosemary. I mean, that's totally different than being in love with somebody. I guess, you know, somebody could put you under your the metaphorical spell of being in love, but you know, there was a reason why Sky didn't like Älisa. Now I'm starting to understand why. Here's the baller Jordan Williams. Is Tony Storm looking to put a damper on this? There's a couple of stomps to the hand. The baller Jordan Williams firing back here. Jordan with a pile driver right there. The Yankees, unfortunately, getting eliminated last night by the Red Sox, but I doubt the Red Sox are going to go that far, to be honest. They never go that far in the playoffs, usually. Especially when they barely get in. Same thing with the Yankees, too. When the Yankees, like, unless they get, you know, right into the ALDS, like, they're not... They don't usually go that far either. Jordan Williams sporting the Yankees. Same thing with Public Enemy in their attires. Oh! Good shot there. It's the baller. The baller Jordan is going for the guilty verdict there. Also, is the Empire State Building there. Elbow right there in the corner. Public Enemy loving the hell out of this one. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. There it is. Public Enemy. We're going to have some new merch coming out momentarily for these guys. Also, I just want to say that the highest donator, whoever we get for the highest donator for this charity stream here, will definitely be getting some free merch at the end of the month. So how this is going to work is it goes all the way to the end of the month, Halloween being the last day. So I'm just going to use Sin for an example here, one of my mods here. So if Sin decides to donate $20 the one day, or however many he feels so inclined to, he'll have $20 to his name for the charity stream. And then if he decides to donate another 20 another day, or however many, he'll have however many dollars to his name. And then somebody will have to beat that threshold. And then whoever ends up being the highest donator by the end of the stream on Halloween will be getting the free merch. Now, Jordan Williams, a huge basketball fan, as you can tell by the teasers that were surrounded. Huge Brooklyn Nets fan. She also has a Brooklyn Nets attire, but this time she's sporting the Yankees attire here. There's a backstabber right there to Toni Storm. Shot right to the midsection and a slap right to the face. Jordan Williams. A New York attitude coming out. Now Jordan going to charge in the corner with the drop kick there. Jordan is very impressive right now. In her first stint in RCW is Jordan Williams. The baller going. Oh my God. Toni Storm. Able to stop that one. Here's the Gator roll here from Toni. And the boos reign supreme as Jordan's got to roll out. Like I said, folks, Rhyme and Reason versus the Ultimo Dragons for the titles tonight. And it's been a while since we've had like a regular title match, with the exception of the Rabbit Championship, on a regular RCW show that is not a pay-per-view. So, you know, it has been quite some time. As Jordan may catch her here. 1, 2. Jordan's going to catch her. Oh, reversal. And a kick out of there from Jordan Williams. Kick out there from Jordan. Now she might be looking for the buzzer beater right here. The buzzer beater submission. She's looking for it right here, trying to get Toni to tap out. The buzzer beater submission. She's got it locked in, and Toni Storm's gonna tap out to the buzzer beater. It didn't take that long. But what a debut for Jordan Williams. She couldn't get it the first time. Second time's the charm, I guess. Public Enemy just watching along. They didn't get involved at all in that match. Clean match there. It's Jordan Williams, the baller, gets the victory here in her very first match. You're in RCW getting victory over Toni Storm. It's definitely got to boost her confidence there. Well, let's get on to your next matchup, folks, as we go over to the break screen. Alright, folks, we have the Ravage Championship matches. We have Jon Moxley defending his Ravage Championship against who? Oh my. The boos are reigning supreme here as we have Bryce Blackwell. Now, Amaya's still nursing that injury. We haven't seen her for a long time. It has been a while since we've seen Amaya Blackwell, but I'm pretty sure that she will be back sooner than later. So we have Bryce Blackwell coming to the ring. I believe he was the former RCW Carnage champion, losing it to Rob Van Dam. As we have Moxley The Ravage Champ. There he is right there. You saw a little bit of him before the camera zoomed in. It's Moxley, the Ravage Champ. Comes out here through the crowd. Now Moxley winning that over Sami Callihan, the same man that beat him in that triple threat match with him and the Lunatic, as well as Sami Callihan, the former Ravage Champ. But Bryce Blackwell has a chance to put the Blackwells on the map here, as the Blackwells haven't had much success. But it appears that it looks like Bryce just took out the referee, and then Bryce doesn't want Moxley to have his entrance. Bryce came out of his entrance. Oh my. A good shot right there. Oh! Planted as the referee is down for the count right now. And Moxley is laying waste, and this match is official. This backfired. This backfired on Bryce Blackwell. Now Bryce tried to pull a fast one here. Moxley finally getting the jacket off. There's the title. In the ring here. Oh, but Bryce gets sent down. And what Bryce firing back with a right hand of his own. There's Moxley. Referee taking care of the title. And oh, Moxley biting the forehead of Bryce. And oh, what a belly to back suplex there. Bryce tried to pull a fast one on Mox. And it's not helping him here. It didn't help him by any means. Oh, but Bryce with the boot to the face. Oh, running neck breaker. And now Bryce just trying to slow the pace of this match down. When he tried to attack Moxley, it definitely backfired on him here. So Bryce needs to try and slow this pace down. Moxley is a violent man. And Bryce knows that. I think everybody on the RCW roster knows that. Uh-oh, Bryce with a lackluster cover on Moxley. Oh, but Bryce now. Bryce lifting him up and taking him down there. Moxley is busted wide open, and this is the first time we've seen Moxley in some trouble. Oh, guillotine. Bryce really pulling out all the stops here to take down Moxley. He's got the crowd behind him here. Oh, but Bryce with a chop right to the chest of Moxley. Uh-oh. We all know what this is, the mouth kick. And it might be the end of Mox. There's the mouth kick right there. The mouth kick right onto Moxley. 1, 2, and a kick out. Bryce almost. Now he's trying to submit Moxley here. Moxley is not going to give up. Moxley is not the type of guy to give up. Neither is Bryce, but difference is here, you gotta almost kill Moxley to get him to give up. There's just no way There's just no way that he's given up. It's just not possible. He is not that type of a guy. Oh, but there's Bryce. There's Bryce Blackwell. Oh, single leg. And he might be going for the F5. Oh! Moxley. Moxley gonna hit him from behind. Paradigm shift on to Bryce Blackwell to retain the title. 1, 2 over Bryce. Oh, he got the shoulder up at 2.5. It was almost over. Moxley, you can't use that, man. But he is just taking a breather as Bryce Blackwell right here. Bryce Blackwell with a fireman's carry reversal. Oh, face first goes Moxley off of the apron. And Moxley got a crimson mask as Moxley and Bryce continue to play ring around the rosy here as he goes face first onto the concrete. And now Moxley with a couple of hands. Side rushing right on to the concrete right there. Oh, but Bryce Blackwell firing back with a right hand of his own. There goes Bryce. Back into the ring. Oh, now Moxley. Moxley's fired up. Here comes Mox. Moxley with a bulldog. And it might be over for Bryce. Oh, spoke too soon, possibly. Oh, but Moxley got out of the way of that clothesline. Bryce Blackwell. Bryce with a forearm. And there goes Moxley. The veteranship of Moxley. Rolling out to the outside. Oh! Again. A shot right to the head is... He's still trying to grab Bryce Blackwell. Bryce! Caught him! Bryce caught him off guard. 1, 2 to get the victory over Moxley. No! Moxley with the jawbreaker. Moxley gonna come back. Moxley. Paradigm shift right onto Bryce Blackwell. 1, 2 with the blood in his eyes, and he retained. Oh! There's Bryce Blackwell. Getting the shoulder up at 2. I don't know how he did it, but he did. And the boos continue to reign. Oh, is Moxley. There goes Bryce again with the headbutt. Oh, Bryce tried for something. To no avail, and Moxley is dead tired. But he is pumped. Oh, there it is. DDT! Uh-oh. Bryce with a clothesline in the corner. He's got Moxley right where he wants him here. Alley-oop bomb. Oh, come on. The lackluster cover. Not taking Moxley seriously, and Moxley rolls out. And Bryce is right there to follow. Oh, he's careful enough to back up. Oh, there goes Bryce with that headbutt again. Oh, Bryce gonna possibly... Oh, elbow. There he goes. He's just waiting. This is not a good idea. Not a good idea to give Moxley any breathing room, and you just did. Bryce just did right there. That's one of the biggest mistakes he has made so far in this match as Moxley redecorates the announce table here. Oh, there goes Bryce. Oh, and that elbow drop right to the chest of Bryce Blackwell. Oh, there goes Bryce again. Moxley gonna go reset the count. He wants to beat up Bryce a little bit more. Oh, but Bryce not having anything of it here. Oh, he keeps backing up. He knows what Moxley could go for. Oh. Headbutt. Oh, the clothesline. Count of 6 here. He's got Moxley right where he wants him. Uh-oh, Moxley. Might be in deep shit right here. Mouth kick. Oh, I think he got him. I think he got him. To win it, and Bryce has dethroned Moxley. My God. Moxley tried to battle back. Moxley was on the outside, trying to destroy Bryce, possibly put him through that announce table. We've seen that so many times, the paradigm shift through the announce table. And the landscape of RCW is really changing here. Bryce Blackwell has won a title once again. He is the Ravage Champ. Now keep in mind, nobody has used their freebie besides that man's brother, Big Nasty. So now Bryce is the champ. He caught him off guard. And Bryce is just one of the pillars of changing the landscape of RCW. But let's get to our Tag Team Championship match next, as Rhyme and Reason will take on the Ultimo Dragons for the tag team titles. And now they beat them once. Can they do it again? We'll find out next. Alright, here we go, folks. You know what this is for. It's for the tag team titles. It's Rhyme and Reason. Get their very first opportunity for these titles. Now, they would have gotten it at Asylum if it wasn't so late within the season. So I promised them that they would face the winner of whoever won that match, and it was the Ultimo Dragons, continuing their historic reign here in RCW. Now, it was unfortunate for Public Enemy as that was their debut, but, you know, not everybody wins in their debut match. You know, not everybody wins in their big debut. You know, not everybody is Kevin Owens, who beat John Cena on his debut on Monday Night Raw, and not everybody's Paige either, who beat AJ Lee and became the youngest Divas champion of all time, is the Ultimo Dragons. Dragon and Drago come out here. Now, could this be the last time we see these guys come out here with the titles, or will they continue their historic reign as we are on the road to RCW Reclaim in Las Vegas? There they are. The Tag Team Championships. Got Rhyme and Reason. Now, these guys are possibly some of the best, one of the best tag teams that we have here. And that's not to diss any of the other ones, especially these guys. The Ultimo Dragons, who are on this monstrous historic reign. And there they are. With those titles. Take a quick screenshot of that. That might end up being the thumbnail. Here we go. Thank you, ref. Tag team titles on the line. Regular tag match. One fall to a finish. Here we go. Jacob Rhyme starting off against Drago. Drago getting the best of him there. Standing switch. Drago with a wristlock takedown. Taking down Jacob Rhyme. The quickness of Drago coming into play. Now, Drago. Inverted DDT. And this is the quickness that has made these guys tag team champions for so damn long. But they don't have the rule of elimination on their side. It was Dragon at RCW Killshot who took out the inner circle by himself. Oh, what a cutter. And Jacob Rhyme doesn't even know what hit him now. He has no idea. This is crazy. The quickness of Drago hugely coming into play with that rope break, saving Jacob Rhyme. Now Jacob Rhyme now with a double leg takedown. Here's where it starts. The Chi-Town native. Jacob Rhyme and Rhyme and Reason. There's the Irish whip to the side here. Oh, now Jacob Rhyme with the power to take Drago back into the ring. Now keep these guys isolated. This is exactly what they did to beat them the first time. They kept them isolated. That's what you gotta do. You gotta find a way to slow down their quickness, find a way to break them down. Keep them guessing. If you can do that, you're checking all the boxes. Or is Jacob Bryan again going to take him? Caleb Reason was running away, knowing what his partner was going to do right there. Wakanda forever right there. Rest in peace, Chadwick. It's Jacob Bryan fired up here. Oh, what a power slam. And again, this has been all. Oh, the Chi-Town combo. This has been all Jacob Bryan. Right now. All of it. Oh, they're trying for final judgment. But Drago with the shot right to the knee. Now Drago might be thinking about making a tag here. Oh, elbow. Oh, jawbreaker. Oh, SOS! To retain the titles, and Caleb Reason just comes right there. He just came right there and easily breaking that pin up. That was close. That was close. Now Jacob Bryan may having some trouble. Oh. Oh. Up and, oh, wheelbarrow bulldog there. Oh, but he's trying to make the hot tag to Caleb Reason, and he does. A much needed hot tag. But Drago still hasn't made a tag here. DDT. Drago has yet to make a tag. Oh, and this might spell bad for Caleb Reason. SOS again. There's no way. No way. One. No way. No way in hell. Dragon is tagged in for the first time in this match. The much needed tag. These guys holding their own here. Oh. Drago. Drago. Oh, what a suplex helping out his partner. That was beautifully done. Oh, there he goes down again. And the Ultimo Dragons are proving here why they're the longest reigning tag champs. DDT, though, from Caleb Reason right on the outside. They can't win the titles via countout, and Caleb knows that. Caleb knows. Oh, what a Dream Valley driver right there. Oh, but they know. Caleb knows. They're going to go for final judgment. They're going to do it. To win the tag titles. Final judgment. To win it. One. No. Drago able to get in there. And Drago, he's right there. Uh-oh, Drago. Drago being taken care of here. Oh, what a suplex. That's the power. The power of Jacob Bryan coming into play here. Oh, Dragon can't stop this. There you go. You did what you had to do, but keep track of the legal guy. All he was trying to do was make sure that Dragon couldn't make a tag. Good eye, but you gotta keep an eye on the legal guy. It's a Chi-Town combo. He's got no one to tag to. You can't tag to nobody. It's not gonna matter. You can't tag to no one. It's Jacob Bryan. Jacob Bryan gonna lift him up. Spine buster right there. Power on display, folks. Turn around. Turning him around is Dragon. Dragon, though, not going to do anything there. Couldn't quite do anything here. Oh, but Jacob Rhyme, he knows how to finish this one. It could be. Night for Dragon Drive-By. Drive-By. That could finish it. 1, 2, no! Caleb Reason took care of Drago, though. But why? Why did he go down? Drago was already taken care of. He didn't have to do that. A mistake. A very rare mistake. Oh! That was a very rare mistake there from Rhyme and Reason. You can't do that in this climate. In this magnitude of a match, you just can't. Oh, no. Now he's going for it. Drive-by! Oh, he's going up. What is he doing? He could have gone for the pin at any time. Going up here. Oh, knees! Jacob Rhyme just came into play with those knees. And now Jacob Rhyme, bang, with a right hand. Oh, trying to make the hot tag. Oh, there it is. Good stop. Good stop. Looking for the Chi-Town combo. There it is. Beautifully done. Oh, but Dragon with a couple of kicks. Oh, and more kicks here. Oh, he's got Dragon. Oh, sweeping him off of the apron. Irish whip. I don't think that's what he meant to do there. I think he meant to Irish whip him into his corner, but nonetheless, this is going to cause damage. What a suplex. And now going right after Dragon. While he's down. While Drago's down here. Oh, good suplex there too as well. You can't help out your partner if you don't got nothing to do it with. And he's going to do it again. Another suplex. The power on display. Just trying to cause as much destruction as he can. Oh, Irish whip. Took too much time. Took way too much time here. Shot right to the face. Oh. They might have it. Looking for final judgment. Bang! There it is. To win the tag titles. 1, 2, almost. Tried for the STO. He tried for the STO. There's Caleb. Oh, what a knee. And now Caleb can do whatever the hell he wants. Caleb's got it. Caleb super kick. He can't stop now. He's got to keep going. Dream Valley Driver. Go. Go, Caleb. You got it. Oh, the Irish whip to the corner. Oh, he reversed it. He reversed it. Oh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh, I'm gonna take him out with a knee. But there's Dragon. There's Dragon. 2-0. Dragon was right there. I don't think Caleb realized. What a match for the tag titles as Dragon goes in. He's got to help out his partner. He's got to help him up. In case something dramatic happens, he's got to help him. Oh, side rushing. Now Dragon has to be taken care of on the apron. Oh. That might spell bad for him. Oh, he just recollected himself just in time. Can't allow him to make that hot tag. Can't allow him to do that. Irish whip onto the outside. Gonna try for that suplex again, perhaps? It's worked. Damage the back. That's been a target. Is he gonna do it again to Dragon? Yes. They're just taking out everybody. That's exactly what they need to do. That's the only way they can do it. Oh, Dream Valley Driver again. This is the perfect time. Perfect time right here. Oh, Drago though. Oh, trying to pick him up. Definitely. Too much weight. Too much weight. Uh-oh, here they go. They got it. Final Judgment. 1, 2. You can crown them the tag champions because they win it. Rhyme and Reason have won the tag titles and ended the historic reign of the Ultimo Dragons. And they did it by beating them not once, but twice. But what a match. My God. There it is, Rhyme and Reason. Rhyme and Reason are the new RCW Tag Champs, and damn right, you guys gotta celebrate, guys. These guys beat the tag champs, or the former tag champs, I should say. Not once, but twice. And I promised them that they would get a match after RCW Asylum, and they did it. They did it. And they end the 400+ day reign of these guys, of the former champions. Wow. Wow. That is huge. But let's get to our main event, folks. Don't go away, as Rhyme and Reason are your new RCW Tag Team Champions. All right, folks, here's your main event of the card here. As we have Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon, coming out here. Here he is, Mr. Bryan Danielson, picking up a victory over Austin Lee in that 2 out of 3 falls match. And Bryan Danielson has one of the biggest matches ahead of him here as he's taking on the RCW World Champion, Seth Rollins. Now Bryan Outlaw coming up short in that match. And he said it would be the end of Seth Rollins, or the death of Seth Rollins, rather, and the rebirth of the Outlaws. It's definitely a rebirth of the Outlaws because he's definitely right on that retrospect, because he did the unthinkable. Turned his back on his family yet again, but this time he turned his back on his family willingly. It wasn't like some spell. And he's mentioned before that Älisa and him, they both do things on their own. I thought it was going to be some sappy moment, you know, between brother and sister, but it didn't turn out to be that way. It did not turn out to be that way, and unfortunately, Sky is, like, she messaged me the other night and she said that she couldn't believe what just happened. She knew that, you know, Älisa was trouble. But she never thought that her own brother would be so dumb in love that he would let something like that happen to his own family. And so, you know, especially with the Savages that we just seen earlier tonight, with the Savages, and with Luna Outlaw going her own way, with Jack coming back and unfortunately not capturing his first title in RCW. It's a kick out at 1 here from Danielson. And with Jason Outlaw on his own career, we could safely say that the Outlaws are officially over. Like, in terms of a cohesive unit, like, all together, all 5 of them, they're done. You know, I mean, what else you want me to say here? I mean, and it makes me wonder if Seth Rollins really, that's what he wanted to happen. It makes me wonder if this was all, like, part of a plan or part of a... Because, you know, if we go back to Season 4, when Rosemary had taken over and the Rogue family had taken over and you know, Bryan Outlaw did the unthinkable, turning on his brother at RCW Anarchy in Season 4, and after they lost the tag titles, I believe it was the Usos that came out with a victory there, and it was Bryan Outlaw who, like, just basically turned his back on them and said, I'm done. But we've later figured out that it was Rosemary that caused all that. And Jason Outlaw won back the antidote, and Bryan Outlaw was back to normal. But this is the normal Bryan. This is him. This isn't like some demonic possession, some weird type magic voodoo shit. This is him. So honestly, I'm kind of curious to see what's going to happen later tonight, or after the main event here, when Bryan Outlaw comes out and he addresses what happened. Seth Rollins tried for the splash there. But let's get back to this matchup, folks, as we have Danielson versus Seth Rollins. Now, what a win this would be for Danielson here to pick up this victory over Seth Rollins. But oh, a kick right to the midsection there from Rollins. Rollins. Float over. DDT, no. Danielson with a reversal here. Now an uppercut right there. Another one. Another kick to the midsection right there. And the kicks. The yes kicks. From Danielson. Oh, a good one right across the dome of Seth Rollins. And now, Danielson charging in with a running knee. He caught him. Dead to rights with that running knee. 1, 2 to get a win over the champion and a kick out at 2.5. Rollins was almost over there. Oh, but the label lock. The label lock on Rollins. What a rope break as he got his hand underneath the rope to break that hold. Now Danielson in trouble here. Danielson planted by Rollins. And the boos once again are reigning supreme here. Tried for the super kick right to the eyes. Oh, but checking that kick once again. Rollins with a clothesline taking down Danielson. Now Rollins doing whatever he feels like here. He's pumped up. Pumping himself up here. Rollins now. Rollins on the comeback here. Rollins, nothing to stop him. Sling blade right onto Danielson. And a knee right across the face of Danielson here. Now Danielson in a world of hurt right here. Super kick, and that busted Danielson wide open. There's nothing that he can do. Trying for the curb stomp perhaps, but no. Oh, what a clothesline. Seth Rollins deciding not to go for the curb stomp after that super kick. And that come back to bite him, but he reversed it. Oh, what a knee. And Danielson with a smart idea. Rolling out to the outside. But Rollins coming in after him. Rollins coming in after him. Oh, but Rollins caught him. Rollins curb stomp right to Danielson. To get the win over Danielson here. 1, 2, and Danielson with a kick out at 2.5. Bryan Danielson able to get the kick out at 2.5, able to get the shoulder up, and he's still in it. We all know Danielson. He's always been known to be the underdog with the authority. Winning against Batista and Randy Orton, I believe it was, in WrestleMania 30. There's an elbow drop right there, but Danielson reversed. And now Danielson. Danielson now with the Irish whip. There's the crowd. There's that pop right there. Label lock. Label lock on Rollins. Label lock on Rollins. And Rollins got to tap out. Rollins got to tap out. Oh my. The quickness. And Danielson with another victory. And he might have just punched his ticket as he made the champ tap out in seconds with locking in that label lock. Rollins may have just found his next challenger. As Danielson with the victory. He didn't get his head kicked in, But he did tap out. It's Danielson with a victory, but let's get to Bryan Outlaw as he has an announcement. I wonder what this is going to be here. Bryan coming out with some confidence. He definitely has some explaining to do. I mean, I kind of want an explanation. I really do. I don't know what to think. Some of you may be wondering what the hell I did at Asylum. The answer simply is this. I did what I had to do. I did what I needed to do. And you know that saying that sometimes your enemies, you can find a common ground? Well, I have one. Oh, wait a minute, I've seen that symbol before! That's Marielle Rogue! Marielle Rogue tossing Paige off the truck, and we haven't seen her since season 4! Easy, Marielle. She's the queen of Twitch after all. Oh my god, no way! People are waiting until she hits that go live button next time. But I'm not done. I brought somebody else in to join in on the fun. That's Tyler Rage! And Tyler Rage is attacking Rollins! Tyler Rage is attacking Rollins! With a hysteria pile driver right onto Rollins! Tyler, oh my. Marielle. Karrion Kross. Älisa. And yours truly. Who are we? What the hell? We are the Outliers, and we are here to take over. No more family affairs. No more danger. No more pandering to the ungrateful. Just us doing what we do best. As far as I'm concerned, this team is beyond title reigns, beyond the glory. This team is a statement. A statement for all the things I've kept inside all along. So, remember all those years ago when we started this whole thing? When I asked if you wanted to be an outlaw? Well, now I ask you this. Do you want to be an outlier? Wait a minute. Change is good. We will. This was the whole reason. Oh my. The Outliers! Oh, God. No wonder why the Outlaws are done! The Outliers are here! And Bryan says they will be waiting.